And so today we are over on BBS Simulator to talk about the potential new upcoming banner, which, as you can see from the title, potentially could be Spirits Are Forever With You. And yes, that does mean that we might finally be getting Beyond Bankai, Gin, and also Mayuri. Hopefully, I don't jinx it, but I probably am. Now, in this case, in case you are wondering, we are doing this early, yes, but keep in mind, February only has 28 days, so the banner usually does get announced on the 25th of February, but as we have seen in the last year, if a banner announcement does fall on the weekend, it then gets pushed to the earliest Friday, so there's a pretty good chance that the banner is getting announced tomorrow morning on the 24th. With that in mind, as I already mentioned, I do believe this upcoming end of month banner is going to be Spirits Are Forever With You, so let me explain why. Now, when it comes to Caleb and the release format of characters, usually, again, traditionally, Caleb like to give us something exciting every 2 months. Very rare do we get multiple months of dead period or dead banners. And I think we can actually use last year as an example. And keep in mind, this is basically the case like almost every year ever since the introduction of 1000-Year Blood War. What we can see here, looking at last year, January was our usual premium / Valentine's Lunar New Year seasonal end of month female banner. And then a month later, for February, we had Spirits Are Forever With You. That was our limited exciting banner, giving us a Beyond Bankai design of Yoruichi and also Soifon. The month after that, while it was actually quite exciting for a lot of people, we did get a new seasonal Grimjan Okiura. It, of course, paled in comparison for one of the more exciting banners and a banner that a lot of people are looking forward to, the Kenpachi Lineage. Again, you'll notice it, every second month we get a very exciting banner. Now, June kind of breaks that format because the second month was a swimsuit banner, but as you know, every end of month of June, Caleb never failed to give us a swimsuit banner. That could be exciting for some. It's mostly just a way for Caleb to bait us right before anniversary, because anniversary, of course, is the biggest banner of the year, the biggest month of the year. But leading from the anniversary, we then got another pretty exciting banner with Roku and CN. In hindsight, it wasn't the most exciting, but again, use an example, every second month. The month after that, we had 1000-Year Blood War round 16. Very exciting banner. We had a cooldown the next month, and again, second month. Even though this was a premium banner, Caleb still made sure to make it hype, because again, every second month, we have to have something exciting. And in this case, despite it being a premium banner, it was a pretty damn exciting banner with Okiura, and also Okiura. And of course, the most exciting thing to come out of this banner was the Brave Soul Original 3rd Anniversary Okiura remake, and then we ended the year with more Safwi characters. So I think just looking at the past characters, especially in the year 2022, I think it's a good example here. Every second month, we have to get something exciting. Usually a limited banner. And usually if it isn't a limited banner, case in point, end of November with Okiura, they gotta give us something special or different, like they did with this renewed version of Okiura. Now, in addition to that, February end of month has always traditionally for the last 3 or so years been a limited exciting banner. Last year, for example, was Untold Stories round 4 with Soifon and also Yoruichi. The year before that was Canfield round 10 with Kugo, Mayuri, and Tsukishima. And the year before that was 1000-Year Blood War with Kiryu, Senjumara, and also Kiryu. So we're using those 3 examples and also the fact that every second month we get something exciting, more so just to point at the fact that this upcoming end of month banner should be a limited banner if we just go by last year. They could, of course, as always, break the chain this year, give us a seasonal banner, give us something different. I don't know. You know, we're never going to know. That's the whole point of predicting banners here. But just going off the last couple of so years, end of month February has always traditionally been a limited banner. And as of right now, the only banner I could see them giving us is a Spirits Are Forever With You banner. 1000-Year Blood War, I still think is too early to release. Again, for those aren't aware, we should potentially expect a new 1000-Year Blood War banner around April time. We're probably going to get a Bankai Lightning before that banner does drop. Movie characters, of course, still possible in case they want to just give us a new round of that. I wouldn't be surprised if we get maybe one movie banner this year. Could be this upcoming end of month banner. Canfield on World, while I do think we might get some new Canfield banners later down the year, maybe when they start to resurrect some Canfield characters, I think they'll probably want to announce that first instead of just dropping a random one. So realistically, the only banner I could see them giving us is a Spirits Are Forever You banner. We kind of saw that last year too, right? If we look at last year, for those that may think it's a tad bit too soon to give us that, December end of month 2021, we got Untold Stories round 3. 2 months later, we got Untold Stories round 4. So we could potentially see something very similar here with round 3 into 4, and in this case, round 5 into round 6, only releasing 2 months apart. And at this point, we can only really get 2 more Safwi characters. That, of course, being Gin and also Mayuri. I know there was the dev diary that potentially hinted at more Safwi characters coming out, but that's not really confirmed. It really just depends on how you read that sentence. And of course, if you did read the most recent Untold Stories point event, they did end the event teasing Safwi Gin. So I guess for this end of month prediction, I'm going to be playing it safe. I think a lot of you are going to share the same opinion here. I do believe it is going to be a Safwi banner with with Gin and also Mayuri. I'd be very surprised if they somehow add a third character, but if they do, I will welcome it. But for me, tomorrow morning when I wake up and react to the banner itself, I'm expecting a Spirits Are Forever With You banner with a new Gin and also Mayuri. Everything at this point is just lining up, again using the last couple of years as an example, and of course the 2-month rule, which isn't really a set in stone rule, but usually every second month again we get something limited and exciting. So I'm fully expecting a Safui banner tomorrow, if not something limited. So in the comments below, let me know what your prediction is. I didn't mention at the start, but as always, if you do get any of the predictions right, we are going to give you like a shout out in tomorrow's video when we do react to the new characters. So if you do want to get a shout out in tomorrow's video, maybe try and predict Gin and Mayuri, right? So I'm not the only one. That right now is the safest prediction. Of course, Caleb can give us a curveball, but we can't expect it. We're going to go based off last couple of so years, and this seems the most likely. It's not confirmed, but it has potential. So with that said, hope you lads enjoyed the video. Let me know your prediction in the comments below, and I'll see you lads next time for hopefully Spirits Are Forever With You Untold Stories Round 6.